Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Angelica. I am a master healer, a channel, and an energy worker. I am a catalyst. I help people to transform and empower their own lives, inspire themselves so they can empower themselves, and come into their own remembrance of their own empowerment. And today, while we're still in this Lionsgate portal, I am here to offer some codes around Sirius and offering a Sirius activation. So right now we are in an information superhighway. This portal of the Lionsgate is opened quite a bit of a myriad of different openings and portals to certain places and beings that we aren't typically open to, you could say. And so in this information superhighway, I'm actually feeling a lot of inspiration to really get these codes out there. Just trust that you will get it. You will see this the exact timing that you are meant to. Let's get into this Sirius activation. This activation is around loyalty and also bringing awareness to the opposite, to maybe where we have betrayed ourselves, rejected ourselves, abandoned ourselves, where we were taught to do this. No matter how we have embodied this pattern of betraying ourselves, we have chosen it, right? So it's bringing awareness to the loyalty of Sirius. And so Sirius wants to bring in these codes around loyalty to ourself, loyalty to our self-expression, loyalty to our true expression, loyalty to our true nature, and where we have. So it's going to also illuminate where we have betrayed ourselves or been taught to by society, by family, by our culture, where we have been taught to betray our own self-expression, our true expression, right? Our divine expression, and our true nature. And before we get into the codes, I'm going to share some information that came through so that you can tap into the frequency that I am radiating and projecting in this video. And please know that I always hold the highest intentions for these videos, that it serve you in the highest and best way to allow the remembrance of how to empower yourself, how that feels within yourself, right? So don't take my word for it. Don't just blindly believe what I'm here to say. Use your discernment, empower yourself. That is part of what I'm here to teach and help people remember as I remember it myself. So just know that there are the highest intentions in this container for you, and I invite you to set powerful, high benevolent intentions for yourself. So with this Sirius activation, the constellation of Canis Major is coming in very, very strongly to help ground us, to help illuminate and bring our awareness, activate our remembrance of loyalty to the self. So this Sirius activation is to bring in a sense of deeper love and loyalty to one's truth and true expression. And also, as I mentioned earlier, one's true nature. So these, if you can tap into the subtleties of truth, your true expression, and your true nature, there are some subtle differences there. So those are for you. Those are little gifts for you. In this video, there is going to be an activation of the deeper remembrance and embodiment of one's true expression, okay? Your true expression and the remembrance of that, what that feels like, and the remembrance of that, okay? So you can embody it and bring it into, ground it into your reality. This also is activating awareness around where we have betrayed, rejected, abandoned, and denied our truth and true expression and true nature. So I'm going to invite you to explore further. This might bring up some shadow work and integration work for you. So just know that, be aware of that. And also, if that's not where you are at this time, respect that. Be loyal to yourself. Honor that. Honor where you are. When I was bringing through the information for this video, here are some questions that I was hearing to offer to you. Where were you taught to betray yourself? Question 2 is, how have you betrayed yourself in the past? So looking back on those patterns can help bring us into the present moment and our awareness to illuminate how we are still playing these patterns out. Okay? So this is definitely going to require some action, some work on your part. And how is this pattern still playing out? Okay, like I just said, how is this pattern still playing out in your life? How are you still betraying, rejecting, denying, abandoning yourself? Okay, so this might bring up some real deep stuff for you. That's okay, allow it to. This is for your highest good, so claim it. And with all of that being said, I'm going to invite you to intend and or to set the objective to release and or reconcile this pattern or these patterns so that you can shift into and create a new pattern in which you value and are loyal to your true expression, to your truth, and to your true nature. And the last bit I channeled that I want to share with before we get into the light codes for this is this. Being loyal to ourself and our truth does not imply that we reject another's truth. It simply means that we know our own truth so well that we honor that others have their own journey of their own truth to explore. It's having the capacity to hold space and honor our own truth and others' truths simultaneously in a neutral space of respect and consideration. Therefore, being loyal to ourselves is to also honor the loyalty an other has to their own truth. So sit with that and observe and just take notice of how that resonates in your body and where it might be bringing up certain triggers or activating you into a deeper level of awareness in your own being. Now let's get into the light codes portion of this, okay? And set your intention now that you receive, that you trust, that you will receive the exact medicine, the exact awareness, message, insight, epiphany, revelation that you require to know yourself through during this time. And you can also set the intention to only be available for that. You don't need other information that you don't need. So set the intention to only be available to that which is for you. So I'm going to invite you now, if you are not already in a quiet space, you want to be able to allow yourself, honor yourself and the space so that you can receive fully, okay? So if you haven't done that, pause the video, do that now. Okay, so now that you are in a quiet space with no distractions, I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes. And we're going to begin to bring in these codes. And before we bring in these codes, taking a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to be open and receptive to the Sirius codes, the codes from Sirius, this activation. And just know that with activations, there's also clearing. So they are simultaneous. Without clearing, you cannot have an activation without clearing, and vice versa. So when we're activating, there's also clearing going on. So you may feel or experience some clearing in the form of burping, farting, coughing, sneezing, laughing, crying. Okay, so just be aware of that. Seisha lahawe ilahaisha. Hia lahaisha kadule nat aya. Ukia laha. Osha hilas tanawe sekielata. Ukuye la sayata oa. Alahana awa hasa iasa. Ishkiana awaleana takua. Ade uileha. Ashikia uiha sekitua aila. Awana hayata asiki uesishitia. Akawa ala asiki wala aya. Ashiasta awa. Ikawala yana saua at ia. Ikia ala awa asayinatia saka. Iawa ala haya. Ashi anahawa. Kielanu wasekiata. Alahaya. 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 Kuele asete iakawa. Ekele asata. Ukuile asata. Halahaya na hasayahana. Akuweya na iya. Wahaya sashia ala. Akuwa. Alahaya. Akia lahaya. Uwaya saiyata. Ataya, ataya, ataya. Okuwa la sainahaya. Ukuya lahaya. Asana uwalahaya. Akala ata waalahaya tututu uyase. Atikia. Baya nata uyase. Taking a deep breath in and out. Etiwa hada no was shitita la ataku was shatiti ita atawa. Elana takuasa, elataana, atahana, akawala, sena hawa anata anatua sakia, alahana, atahasa kuashikidia sata. Eleata, akana uasikia se shikiata, anatu alehate. Shikua nahaya, alaya wanahaya sekituwe se shitia, ala makuia ali anawe, ile ha ma asuku, ile ka anoha ata, aku olasa, ha anaku olasa, in ha, alaha seki ala ia ata. Another deep breath in. And out. Ekuele ha noe. Laha no ai seki sheliato. Lektuye nataha. Allow manhoya se shetduliata. Akula nat wasa nat walaha. Sukuyata la awena alawan ayena wasekiata. Atuela uatua natatata yasakuela stia. Shikuela nat ayata. Lahaya la oasekiata. Ashoana haya shakata no ahlaati. Wale anatu wase akawa akuwa lenoea lawena hawa ashana awa hala sekiatawa asana wastaka la awalilia Hoalasta no hualaste. Hiata, hiata, hiata. Hoalena, halasakua. Halasaku, hanatu uasa ita ua awa anatekidiasta. Another deep breath. And out. Ja tui haina to kuetassa ando toto eliata tätä uassa katati luoti na totua shata tuata atu uassa katia. Ala ano toa ja ta no tu ku eliata ta iliatu haien to tua shikatia lasta mekia la awea. Kia na hawa shia la hawe anawa inawia hata esekua eleata walai Hatla awes shakawayela hawayanata hateleasta huete lenawe hawalakata moshiata hai halasta nato hata hoole aseya hokuye helaya uma ea saka tua. And allowing those codes to integrate, allowing yourself a moment of pause to integrate these codes. And allowing yourself to receive any awarenesses, allowing your awareness to move to that which requires your attention and your presence, so that you may, through your own choice, choose to shift these patterns for yourself. Remember that I am only a conduit, I am only a facilitator. It is up to you to do the work that is required of you, that calls you to action. To turn inwards and to contemplate, to self-reflect that which requires your attention, your awareness, your choice to shift. And there still is a bit of energy work going on. So if you feel that, just know that there is just an integration that is part of the integration. So you can still keep your eyes closed, or if you feel called to open them, just do so in your own timing. But we want to allow ourselves a moment to integrate, to allow these codes to land where they need to land within you. And as they begin to land, awarenesses begin to bubble up to the surface. And that is when we are called to action. And taking another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Another deep breath in and out, and one more, and out. You may come back to this space. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if it served you. Please leave me a comment on what came up for you. Or if you wish to do your own reflection and come back to the video, I would love to hear how, what this brought up for you, how this serves you. I'm genuinely curious to know what people's experience of these activations are. So please feel free to leave me a comment. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more activations, more healing work. I have been feeling the very, very strong call to begin to put out more healing videos that support you in your expansion, in your growth, and give an energetic support to the transformation and the transitional phase that we're in. So may this serve you in the highest and best way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.